But yeah, for X-Men Legends, it has drop-in and drop-out co-op, so don't know if that'll be a solo Let's Play or a...
I show up occasionally.
Yeah, or what.
Yeah, if you want to do a solo Let's Play, just...
And I'll just yammer on.
My one request is that you, like, when you upload the footage to the NAS, that you know, actually get it sorted by the game title so that I can find it to edit.
I'll just sing the really cheesy theme song to the first cartoon.
I'm pretty sure that you actually might. That's... Well, here's hoping there's some old X-Men cartoon fans in our viewer base. Honestly, with X-Men 97 and all that, it is sort of experiencing a bit of a revival. We need to watch more of that. Anyway, on to the game that we're currently playing, and that the viewers probably care a whole lot more about if they've bothered to click on this video.
Well, I figured that would probably get edited, mostly.
I might leave it in. I don't know. Sometimes I edit stuff like that out, and sometimes I leave it because... You know, you guys can comment and express things like what you'd like to see me do, or either of us do, right? Within reason.
Also, please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm just gonna start begging.
I need to just do a pre-recorded segment that I just start putting in the middle of the videos, because as much as I hate doing it, every YouTuber, with the exception of Gopher, I don't know how Gopher has managed to get by without doing it. I envy him. Maybe it's because he's been here for so long that he got a viewer base on YouTube before the algorithm completely broke it. I don't know. But he's the only one I watch that doesn't at least occasionally do the please like, share, subscribe. So at this point, I think I'm just going to have to do a pre-recorded thing. I'll try to keep it short. Oh boy. There was apparently a trap there that I stepped on and didn't hit me, but boy did it hit you.
Only a little. It nicked my magic armor.
Okay.
Just need to get going. Where's my jump stuff? Unfortunately, I put the flight in with the shape-shifting stuff, and I meant to put it in with the jump stuff, but you know. Yeah, remember when we tried to do this before we realized that Spirit Sight let you see the platforms? Oh, God. And we were just doing this blind. Yeah, that was fun. It's like, okay, well, figure out where these aren't. Yeah, pretty much. Where the death fog doesn't kill you. Anyway. So, yeah, anyway, probably just going to do a short little segment where I beg for likes and subs like everybody else. I'll try to keep it short, but it's gonna have to be a thing, apparently.
What lies ahead looks even less welcoming.
Okay. But yeah, you guys can like comment if there's
salutations. Have no fear, we mean you no harm. No harm, no harm, no harm, no harm, no harm.
The being sniffs the air in your direction and licks his lips. He moves a couple of paces towards you, his eyes hungry and entranced. He abruptly slaps himself in the face and halts his advance.
My manners, master would not be pleased. He awaits you west of here. He will not harm you. Others may.
So who's your master and what does he want?
He doesn't respond at first. Instead, he stares, consuming you with his eyes. He bites his frayed lower lip, drawing blood.
Master is master. He wants you to go to him, west of here.
And who or what are you?
A servant. A loyal servant.
He wrings his hands as he answers you, wrings them bloody.
Loyal and hungry. Go now. Save your questions for master. Spare me your presence.
Okay, I'm going to take the hint and stop talking.
So...
we have all the stuff we need to do for the demon hunter on this island.
Yep.
And we need to find that piece of Devourer's armor.
It's actually not Devourer's armor, it's Anathema. The Nameless Isle is elsewhere.
Oh.
It's not Bloodmoon Isle.
Well, that was confusing.
Yeah, I suppose it would be if we hadn't played the game before, but come on, Bill!
No. Islands confuse me. Geography confuses me.
Space confuses you. Like,
No.
just existing in a three-dimensional world confuses you. Somehow. I love you, but if I ever found out that you came from some Lovecraftian plane of non-Euclidean geometry, I would not be surprised.
Okay.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. If you guys want to comment what games you'd like to see us play, I'm also thinking about branching out into some challenge runs because I'm releasing 4 Let's Plays right now, and they look like they're going to be going for a few months yet. And I know you guys can only watch so much, so I'm kind of hesitant to start another Let's Play once we wrap these up until something's run down a bit. So I'm thinking that I might do some challenge runs just to keep myself doing something for the channel and, offer some variety, offer some things that are only 1 or 2 episodes long instead of 50. Thought that might be something maybe you guys would like, but feel free to let me know.
And if I do anything, it's mostly so that I can actually get through a lot of games that I enjoyed, but never made it to the credit sequence.
Was it never used?
Thank you, Ethan, for just repeating it 2 words behind me.
I really think they should have recorded a couple of lines for each character and just made sure they didn't say the same one, because it is weird.
Yeah. Could you imagine if we were actually doing a full 4-player party?
And all 4 players just got down there and it's like, this all looks like it hasn't been used.
And everyone's saying it just a couple words apart, so you can't even really hear it. It's tricky enough with just 2. It sounds like that Hail Dragonborn cutscene in Oblivion.
Hail Dragonborn.
I'm totally doing some Oblivion challenge runs, so you guys will know what I mean pretty soon if you don't already. Although it's going to be tricky thinking of one that hasn't already been done. But I'm thinking maybe trying to play a pure caster with the Atronach sign. I doubt that it's going to be that hard of a run, but I've never done that. And the Stunted Magicka, I'm just sort of curious how that goes, because the Stunted Magicka kind of always scared me off of picking that sign. And, picking it and then proceeding to do mostly weapon-based combat would just be cheating, I feel. So yeah, I might try it. My first, challenge run in Oblivion, at least, might just be, how to play a pure caster with the Atronach sign. And for other ones, I kind of want to do illusion magic only, restoration magic only, etc. I know that has already been done by Madrybread and maybe other people, too. But I'm thinking since they mostly focused on just the main quest, I might see how that kind of playstyle works with some of the other main, big quest lines in the game, like Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Dark Brotherhood, etc.
Arena.
Yeah, the arena's fun. Because a lot of challenge runs don't really touch on those, and I'm like, there's so much more to Oblivion than just the main quest.
In fact, I've played that so many times, so long, and I've just
You've never beaten the main quest.
Yeah, I never got to the very end. Because I just went, I think
I've only beaten
things.
it once or twice out of the many, many times that I've played.
And I don't know if I'll do it for the channel or not, but I kind of want to do a Fallout 3 or Tale of Two Wastelands Fist of the North Star run where I just use martial arts and maybe one of the mods that puts some more martial arts in. and just run up to people and punch them till they explode.
Well, here's the problem with the exploding part.
We'll just have to
no likey.
Yeah, wouldn't we have to go black and white every time somebody explodes?
Pretty much, yes.
Just do the whole playthrough in black and white as an artistic choice.
Like Fist of the North Star meets noir.
Yeah.
And you have to do like a gritty voiceover.
Because, I miss when YouTube let you do things like, I don't know, fatality compilations with 0 editing.
Color editing.
And it was just, this is every fatality in Mortal Kombat in a row. But...
Okay, I guess we're fighting.
Yeah, these guys just decided to attack us, so they get to die. Oh, and they're black... no, they're demons. They killed some Black Ring people, it looks like.
Yeah, I was going to say, please finish that with Black Ring, please.
Demons.
Okay. You could maybe teleport that dog that ran up back towards the friends.
Yeah, because you're all just in a really crappy position in terms of me hitting you all with a bunch of stuff. So how about we fix that?
I think they're in enough of a line that the laser might work. Nope, not quite enough reach.
That'll work.
Yeah, that'll work just fine.
As soon as I get... Yeah, be slowed, be impaled. I don't know if fire really hurt a demon.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering about that myself. I'll check them as soon as it's my turn.
I should have probably done this the other way, but I could encourage us all.
Yeah, that works. Yes, I'm very careful to not hit the mic switch when I'm repositioning, Bill.
I thought I heard a click. I don't know.
Possibly the stand. They're not exactly the most robust.
New studio will have much better.
Yeah, hopefully once we
stands.
get moved, we can get some better mic stands and make this all a little bit nicer.
You know what? Take clear-minded.
Thank you.
Why not? Probably not the optimal
We're
order,
still
but you know,
not beating them in initiative, even with clear-minded. Yeah, we need to increase our wits.
Wits next level.
Yeah. Alright. Hey, you get with your friends.
Yes. This episode, we just floated a bunch of ideas that may happen.
Yeah, like I said, may edit some of the rambling out, but I'll try to leave at least parts of it in because we really need to get feedback from you guys. And that's me. I really need to check like what. Okay, actually, more resistant to water and earth on those. He's somewhat resistant to fire, the one that almost looks like a demonic lizard. And the dogs also have a resistance to fire. So, air, I guess?
Okay, I can break that out.
I don't really want to jump in the middle of all of them with my last 2 action points. That doesn't seem like the best idea. I'm going to make one of the ones that's resistant to fire radiate so that they damage the ones that aren't so dang resistant. Oh boy.
So go after him last, because he's just gonna
not gonna be possible to kill for a while.
Okay, keep spitting blood at us, I guess. Okay.
Okay, controller, come on. I swear, it's only with this game at this point.
Yeah, I don't know what's causing it.
That hits at least 3.
Blackmoon. Is it the death fog that got them, or something else?
Well, there are demons currently fighting, so I'm gonna go with the something else.
Yeah, some of the triggers in this game. It's like, Red Prince, did you just not see?
The demons you're currently hitting? You could nether swap me and the one that ran up, and then they're all in a group again. Me. Yeah, that should work nicely.
Was it the death fog that got them? Or something else?
Ethan! Really?
Ethan had too much ale. Yeah, Blinding Radiance really did the trick there.
The fight would be over if not for the death resist, but here we are. I guess just keep him blind and stunned until that wears off. Which he is. So I'd say just end your turn. There's literally nothing we can do until the death resist goes.
Well, no physical armor, so I'll have to fix that.
Yeah, I can help you with that at least.
Heal that pesky little bit of damage he did, but... As death resist wears off, we will just end this guy.
Yeah, check him and see if it's still going. It is not. Hit him. With literally anything. You could hit him with a hammer and it'd work. A laser if you want to be fancy smancy.
He made me mad. Anyway.
Stall tactics.
This is the kind of thing you use if you actually could win.
The spirit of a Black Ring Reaver looks down at his corpse in dismay. He notices you approach and challenges you in a throaty rasp.
Really?
You're not one of those blood things. Who are you?
I'm just an adventurer.
You look the part, I suppose. We had orders to take the island at any cost. We had spells and charms that were supposed to protect us from the death fog. They didn't work. Half of us died crossing the water.
Only half?
Me and some others just barely made it. But then these blood beasts attacked us right away. A few made it away. I didn't.
So why do you think that spells could protect you from death fog?
Orders. We were told they'd work. No reason to doubt that.
Okay.
One of my comrades used source magic. That saved the rest of us. The death fog already burnt my lungs. But I made it ashore.
Yeah, well.
Okay, so I went ahead and transformed to an elf. I'm just gonna, snack on these.
And I'm just going to send these your way, then.
Go for it.
That way.
Takes its toll. You've walked upwards of 20 leagues, yet Arx is 40 more. You sit at the base of a looming statue and sip from your flask, grateful for a moment's rest.
So a lot of people gathering in Arx for a pilgrimage.
You remember drinking ruby wine with Magister Boris in the armory after hours. You remember his deep hazel eyes, how he trembled as he kissed you. You remember all of it, the best night of your life.
Wasn't Boris also, like, kind of having a thing with the lizard magister that got hanged?
Yeah, I think he
moved on quick.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, he was a bastard.
He's very dead now.
You fade into void. Would that you had the strength to do more than pat its head and whisper, "Good boy." He was the only soul you've had reason to ever trust. You feel tough wood and tougher steel under your claws. You gently sing a song in the old tongue of the lizards, and your chest creaks open. Welcome back, Consul Zara. It hisses as you reach inside, pulling out your fire whip.
So I guess that is another way to figure out how to open that chest. If you don't have a lizard scholar, I guess if you have an elf or the ability to shapeshift, you can get it that way. So there are ways around some of the tags.
You are a young elf, very young. Still, the memories of eons dance inside you. You watch them like a play behind your eyelids. You are asleep in your family home when Roost's people steal in like a plague. A hand over your mouth, a hurried journey through the forests. You won't tell Roost how to find the others. The end comes quick. You are running through a barren landscape. Brambles and weeds scratch at your ankles. Your heart is pumping acid, but you can't stop. Something catches you around the chest and you fall. The roughed ground scrapes burns into the flesh of your bare arms, your knees, your face, you as you skid to a stop. Footsteps approach. That's the Scion, a rough voice calls. Kill him. They tried to hide you. They put you in a cellar. They put you in a cave. They put you in the hills. They put you in a pit. In the end, Roost found you anyway. He tried to find your memories by drilling a hole in your skull. It didn't work, but you were finally free.
Remind me why you worked for that guy?
I don't know.
You lie back on the riverbank's edge, eyes closed, waiting for the fish to bite. This is the life. You open your eyes to take in the blue skies, but another sight awaits. A gaunt elven face, sliced by a chilling smile. You kneel and pray at the stone cross. You know your words go unheard. You know you speak only to soil and bone. But you aren't praying for him. You are praying for you. The statue is a striking sight, a sizzling blue totem on a blood-red isle. Even stranger, a shard of polished iron peeks from under the statue's base. There's something hidden beneath this massive sculpture.
Okay, apparently that hymnal that I could only read because I was a scholar described something like this, so...
The hymn twines around the effigy like a fine thread. Guardian burning bright with sourceful flame, abide the sacred call, reveal the godsless hall. Winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scry the demon's lies, the chains await their captive. From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
Like a child.
Okay. Do you even remember where we found that hymnal?
I think it was in Riker's house.
Yeah, a lot of important books are admittedly in his house. Okay, that's where the welcoming committee was. We just walked past this, I guess. Let's go in here.
I can smell the blood and rot.
No good has ever graced
No good has ever graced this place.
That would be so much worse with 4 people.
The spirit of a priest lifts his eyes to yours. When he speaks, he rasps, as if there were dust in his voice.
I watch the gate. Who goes there?
You need not worry about me.
I watch the gate. I watch the one who must be watched. I watch the one who should be dead, but can only be chained. I watch the gate.
If there's anything living that cannot be killed, I've yet to meet it.
You must leave. The gate is locked forever. The lock is broken. The key is thrown away.
From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
Okay, so the broken silver lever.
The lever part of the lock mechanism seems to be missing. There is no prize with which to open the door.
Yeah, so we need to take I found one silver bar. I know you found one. We need to take them. There's like a crucible somewhere on the island where you can forge them into lever pieces. And that's how you open those.
He has faith in them. That is all we need.
You don't need me to tell you that.
True.
Malady?
Oh, it's you.
You don't sound happy to see me.
I'm a demon, not a poodle.
I get the feeling you're not going to tell me, but what are you doing here?
None of yours. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Not my business. Okay, fine. Yep.
You are here to work. Are you also here to trade? I have much to show.
You were talking to Malady just now. What did she want?
Your friend wanted a new deal. Wanted to renegotiate terms. We have a wager. Some say she succeeds. Some say not. What say you?
I might be interested in a friendly wager.
Tell me, how do you bet? For the half-blood or against?
I can't decide anything without the details. What is she trying to renegotiate?
She made a deal with our master, but her reward, her obligation, strictly confidential.
Maybe we can get more out of him, but
The advocate is quick to remind her. The master does not make deals lightly. The master does not break them.
I'll bet for Malady. I can't imagine her not getting her way.
Good. Now, see what happens. Until then, do you wish to trade?
So who are you?
I trade, you have coin. I have wares, nothing else matters.
And regarding this camp, what's going on here?
You like your nose? Then do not stick it where it's not welcome.
I keep sticking my nose where it's not welcome, and I still have it. Make of that what you will.
We are where we are meant to be. We will be told when we are meant to be somewhere else.
Eyes are dark as polished coal, void of all light. A faint frost seems to cover the cracked and broken scales around his mouth.
You have a reputation for both malfeasance and chaos. Imagine my surprise when it took you so long to find your way here. I see the miasma surrounding our islet certainly did not hinder you. Well, here you stand, in the flesh, so to speak. And a finer collection of corpusculae I never have seen. I trust you are not opposed to a mutually beneficial accord between civil and gentle persons.
I mean, I know this is the Red Prince line, but I think it's pretty obvious he is not a lizard.
Or, yeah.
I'm gonna go with just the noble tag. At last, someone with a civil tongue in their head.
Likewise, I am sure. But I am not here to bandy niceties. Our situation is somewhat less than ideal. I am here at the behest of my master to offer you a simple exchange. An offer of aid for the promise of aid. The epitome of civil reciprocity. You and he possess a common foe. The power behind the Voidwoken has made our lives hell, so to speak, since the Divine Order unleashed death fog against the Black Ring and those darling woodland creatures. And as the gods have shirked their duty, perhaps we could come to a mutually beneficial arrangement pertaining to both of our objectives. Indeed, I can offer you the source channel that you seek forthwith, as a gesture of good faith.
I mean, we don't really need any more source, and
We really don't.
demons freak me out. But we might see if he's willing to answer some questions.
Indeed, the creatures that strut about this realm so often do. Very well. I can see them straining against your fangs. Unleash them, Godwoken. Ask your questions.
exactly what do you want us to do would be a good place to start.
My master has been troubled by the presence of the void as it creeps ever forward, encroaching on areas in which he himself once ruled supreme. None more so than this island. There is a tree at this island's core which has special significance to my master. Think of it as hallowed, sacrosanct ground. But the black ring maggots writhe all about its trunk, and you will exterminate these termites. It is simplicity itself, in truth.
I mean, honestly, I'm okay with killing Black Ring. I'm not sure I wanted to help a demon, though. So who exactly is your master?
My master's identity is of no practical consequence in this matter. You need concern yourself with nothing barring the truth that my master always honors his vows. Your smoldering, half-demon pet can attest to that.
Okay, then. What business did you have with Malady since you brought it up?
She is the one that comes to me, helm in hand, in a sad attempt to beg and snivel her way out of previous and quite binding contracts. Alas, I am not at liberty to say more. My master values privacy above all else. He would not take it kindly if he discovered I had been indiscreet.
And since you seem to have some idea of what's happening with the Void, who is behind the Voidwoken?
One may ask, one may inquire, but one should be eternally wary of what one demands.
Well, I wasn't exactly allowed to pick my tone.
And one should heed that twicefold for information like this. There is power in names, power far, far in excess of your mortal limits. I'll not deliver that power unto him.
I really wish I was wearing my persuasion gear here, because I get the feeling it might need to be a bit higher than what I'm currently got, but I can try. I feel like the finesse persuasion would perhaps be less difficult in this case. Apparently I'm very persuasive.
Perhaps you utter some truth. Surely his ear could not be eternally cocked. Very well. The master of the Voidwoken is a creature older than any demon. My master will never speak his true name, but the Black Ring know him as the God King of... To arms! His savage minions have
The
found
words
us.
the advocate uttered echoed in your mind. Could it be true that the Death Fog ushered in the rise of the Voidwoken, and this God King that controls them?
Wait, you heard it? Not me? Okay.
Life got weird.
Well, let's wait.
About the devastating consequences of the Death Fog. The Death Fog detonated by the divine order you served. You feel fire blaze in your heart and a storm surge in your mind.
I'm gonna try to calm down so that I can fight these Voidwoken without, you know...
I mean, anger sometimes is fine for fighting, but up to you.
You try to calm your breathing, but your ragged pulse has other ideas. All you can see is the devastation of the Death Fog, the rise of the Voidwoken, the desolation of Rivellon today. As you draw in deeper and deeper breaths, you feel your tension dissipate. The anger slinks away like a whipped cur. It will not shake this day.
So the Death Fog that you released at the behest of the Divine Order is somehow linked to how the Void was able to come back. That's new. Okay, so for right now, we're not actually fighting the demons, we're just fighting the Voidwoken. But if you wanted to turn this into a three-way fight, I could just chuck a fireball.
Whatever you want to do.
Because honestly, I think we've gotten all the information out of him that we were going to, unless he possibly has more to say after this combat. I don't think we need the Voidwoken's help to take them out, so we can just take out the Voidwoken and see if he has anything else to say. Although me being able to do anything that doesn't hit them. Oh, completely immune to fire damage. Okay, Necro Wing, immune to fire. That's a problem.
I think I can kill it.
Actually. Weak to poison.
I'll hit it with that.
And I'm just going to start flying up toward the other Voidwoken that I can probably do more against anyway. Yeah, if you're careful, you can get another poison dart in there.
That should work.
There's a dog. Aim it for, like, the middle. Yeah, that's, like, where I did. Okay.
He should just die.
Yeah, he should. So I'd say just maybe fly up after me. You can also summon your poison totems if you really want to, but... Probably says something that I'm having some trouble telling the difference between the Advocate and myself.
Well, if he dies, maybe you can take that giant flaming two-handed sword from him.
Yeah, that looks cool. They have it. Apparently that dwarf that also trades is the type to go invisible. Good to know. Ow, thanks. Blinding Radiance doesn't hit neutrals.
And it's just a nice thing to start off with.
I believe Earthquake might also be fine, but it does tend to cause a lot of explosions, so that one would be risky. Thunderbolt, if it changed to anything else, it does do that. Turbulent Wind, I believe, does not hit neutrals.
Yeah, I don't think. Yep, got him.
Okay. You could always just hit him with the weapon if you're out of ideas.
So I guess this God King can keep his ear eternally cocked.
Yeah, evidently.
He just whispers about him and he sends a bunch of minions.
Oh, is that another... That's a Venom Wing one, so it should be able to be hit by...
Yeah, it should be
fire. But they're also doing physical damage, so Blood Totem isn't the worst thing in the world. range of the guy that's down there, so I think I'm gonna start working my way toward that Venom Wing one. Where I can just go nuts and not trigger the other ones to start fighting us before we want them to. Alright, what are you? Like, it's just resistant to poison, but not weak to anything. That's fine. Demonic madness shout.
We win, I guess.
Yep.